Hello, my good people. Thank you so much for every person, every one of you. Thank you for clicking the video. Thank you so much for every returning subscribers and you who has clicked on this channel. I thank you and I invite you to be part of this family. Please hit the subscribing button and be part of this family. Welcome to today's topic as we talk about top 8 ways to save money in 2020. Money in these hard times, in times of inflation, in times of financial hardships, whereby when you wake up, you find every bill is going up. So, evaluate your income, evaluate your expenses, start tracking your finances. So, the second point, you need to cut down on unnecessary expenditures. um, let's say for example, there are some things that right now they are consuming a lot of your income, which are so not necessary. Please evaluate and look at priorities, look at things which are necessary, and concentrate your finances on that area. But for things which they are necessary, like let's say, like for example, if you're an impulse buyer and you just buy things out of just because you saw it, but you initially don't need that thing, please cut down on it. If you go to websites just for window shopping, kindly avoid that, because it might tempt you, to end up buying something which you don't need. Please, on the consumption of data, see how you are using data. Do your calculation of the data you are buying. Yeah, so please look at that. Also, like for me also, I usually make my own concoction of detergent. Like, instead of me buying a big that big bottle of detergent in the supermarket, I just buy a small one, and I go to the streets and I buy the homemade detergent, which goes much cheaper. $1, you just bottle yourself, let's say 5 liter. I buy one 5 liter jerry can at $1, and or less, and I come at the same detergent I mix with the one from the supermarket, the for washing clothes, and yeah, if it is the hand detergent, the same thing, and it makes me have a detergent will take me a long time. Also, I have a feel of the supermarket detergent, in my house. That's what I want, So something else, is like going to the supermarket to buy yogurt all the time. Please, if it's possible, there you can go to YouTube, and there are so many channels which can teach you on how you can buy yourself. You can make yourself yogurt at home, and that will help you to cut down on that money that you are using to go and buy yogurt every other day, Yeah. So on to the third point, cook more meals at home. Yeah, cook more meals instead of you buying meals all the time. Please cook more, because when you cook, like when you buy dry food, like when you cook at home, like you have cereals and you cook meal which will cover you, within the week. There are people who do bunch cooking. They cook over the weekend, like on Sunday they bunch cook for a whole month, or they bunch cook for 3 weeks, and they put that food in the freezer. So let's say in the morning, all you need to do is just go over your freezer and remove the food that you need for that day. Defrost it and use it for the day, and you'll have managed to cut down on expenses, because now you have food already in your house, so you don't need to go outside there and buy breakfast or buy lunch, or order at home, because the food is already prepared in the house. So on to the other point, buy second hand instead of new. thrifted things. Those things, right now, if you go to Instagram, I know of so many people who, you know, or so many pages, you can just go and look for a thrift store, and and you see those things maybe that you want, that you require in your house, or require for a certain thing. Maybe you require a new laptop. So instead of you going to buy something new, please buy second hand, because second hand will save you money. Check out for how long it has been used. Check out for, is it still in good condition, the condition of that item that you want to buy. And you buying it second hand will save you a lot of money. Yeah, so please buy second hand. On to my last point: kindly please borrow that money wisely. Take that loan wisely. Don't just borrow for the sake of it, because this company, they're advertising for their interest is small, blah blah blah. When these people, they're marketing it, the day looks so good, but at the end of it, it pinches. It pinches. So please borrow wisely. Borrow when you need to. Also borrow something which paying it will be easy. You won't struggle for you to pay it. Those are my tips and tricks for today, and I hope it will help you to save money in 2023. By the time you are reaching the end of the year, yeah, you'll be at a good place on matters concerning your money. Thank you so much for sticking to this far. I hope to see you on the next one, and I hope that you learned a thing or two, on how you can make your life a bit easier, by saving money. Thank you so much, and bye.